Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Michael and I'm doing a deck tech on my Lightning Water Knights deck. It's been very solid so far in the last few days. Winning a lot more matches than it's losing. And I found that putting water with lightning allowed a lot of the lightning cards to get more reach because you're drawing more cards through the water part of the deck, and also filtering your deck. Um, with the likes of Alma. Um, so let's get into the deck tech. So first off, I play a 3 of Mime. Mime, when she pirates, actually draws a card, so that's really good because that ability alone makes your opponent sort of want to get rid of her. So they'll either jump block the party attack, which means you've already drawn a card anyway. Use a removal spell to kill her, which means they've used up some CPs and another card to be able to get rid of her. Because if they don't answer her fairly quickly, she can get quite out of hand. I've had games where she stuck around and drawn me 6 extra cards for the game, and that's really good. The next card we have is a 2 of 3 cost Dragoon, the first strike Dragoon. I found that I needed more cards to hate aggro decks with, and this is a perfect card for that because with Lulu on the field, she becomes a 7k first strike, which is bigger than any 2-drop, can be equivalent to any 3-drop, and can block 3-drops, so which is really good. Obviously, won't block things like deleters and stuff like that, but still a very solid card. Good against Golbaz because a lot of their creatures are under 6k, under 7k. So the next card we have, I use 2 of the 3 cost Morphing Time Gilgamesh, and I use 3 of the Divider Gilgamesh as the Gilgamesh package. Obviously, the Gilgamesh Morphing Time is very good against control decks. Can get you that extra attack in, extra damage. And the Divider Gilgamesh are very good against just big creatures, big forwards. Obviously, if you have an extra Gilgamesh in your hand, you've had a lot of damage done to you, and that you can just start breaking things with it. So it's been really good. Another card that I use in the 3 cost slot is the Zolbags. Zolbag is part of the Knights package. He's a knight, and that can be searched for. He's very good in that there's a lot of relevant 2-drops in this game, and you can just straight out break him. He's very good. You can also block Zidane. Main reason for the deck, though, is one of the main reasons for the deck is Ramza. Now, Ramza can be 12k without her shout in this deck. If you have 5 backups, a Lulu and a Ovilia, that's 12k. So that can be very hard for opponents to have to deal with. And the missing piece that was missing before and now is available to us to play is the Lightning 5-drop, who is a knight, which is a knight, which is great because it can be searched for with the Duke. So 5 cost 9k is really strong. It's on curve, but the fact that she gains first strike with a Legion of 1. Also, she gets pumps from Lulu and from Ovilia, giving her a total of 11k. I've had games where all I've had is the Ovilia and Lulu, and played her, and she's straight away an 11k. And it's hard for opponents to deal with that. Next up is Agrias. I play a 1 of her because she's mainly to search for the Ovilia, so I want to get the Ovilia as quickly as possible. And she's a searchable card through Duke Tana. And then when you play her, she searches for Ovilia, which you can play next turn, making her a 7k first strike. She's been really good too. Obviously, if she EX first, you get to find an Ovilia, which is great. the next card is the 6-cost Lightning. The 6-cost Lightning is here because it searches for our removal suite of the Odins. When she also powers up to Lightning, which is good. She's good also just to be dropped as a 10k that can haste first strike with the Army of One. I've used that ability before and it's been really good in some spots of the match. The next card we have is a 2-of Cloud of Darkness. This fills in a hole that Lightning used to have when I was playing it, where it didn't have a board wipe. So if games got out of control and you weren't able to control your opponent's board, I can now bring this guy into play to be able to just minimize their board. Obviously, I'm going to probably lose a few of my forwards, but you never drop her when you have the advantage anyway, so that's fine. I play 2 of her because she's just good to have. You don't want her always, but she's always good to have in the deck. So on to the backups, and I play 3 of the 1-cost Summoner in Lightning because we want more Lightning cards, Lightning backups, and as quickly as possible as well, and it's a cheap way to ramp. I've been really impressed with the 1-cost backups. Not too many people are, but I have, so, especially in this deck. Next I play 3 of Avelia, a very important card, that's why I play the Agrias to be able to search for her. It's another way to search for her. She's a 2 cost, so she doesn't get blown up by Heckin Chairs, and the only other backup removal, the Sephiroth 2 is fairly expensive against a 2-drop. It also can be targeted by new 4-cost Sephiroth, which for some reason no one plays. And the Wind Archer are the only cards that can actually destroy her memory, and that's why she's really good. She's normally, once she's played, she stays around, and if she doesn't, you obviously have a pseudo 4 copy of her anyway, so you're bound to get another one of her. And because we play Avelia, we also play 2 of 3-cost Alma. And if you have Avelia on the field, she actually becomes a 2-cost. So very good. And her ability is a loot ability. So you draw a card, then discard a card from your hand. It's a great way to clean your hand up of anything that you don't need, and obviously dig deeper into the deck almost every turn. It's really good. And then I play 2 Minwus, because Minwu with big forwards makes your forward a lot harder to deal with, especially in this deck. When you have a 12k Ramzel or 11k Lightning attacking in all the time, it's hard for them to just block, because that's not going to deal any damage to them. It's hard for them to party attack into it, because they know that most of the time we'll have removal for their one of their party members that can be broken up. So Minwu's great, and Minwu seems to be the bane of everyone's existence at the moment. I play 3 of Ducal Tana, 2 of Ducal Tana as a searcher for my knights. There's nothing else really about that. I could probably move some stuff to play 3 of him, but I don't. I mean, I play 3 of the majority of the knights that I want to see most games. So, and there's only 50 cards in the deck anyway, so you're bound to hit certain cards fairly easily. And with the likes of Alma and Mime, you're able to go through your deck fairly quickly anyway. And that's why I play 2 of that. One of the major cards in the deck is the 3-cost Lulu. Unfortunately, this one can be targeted back in the chair. So sometimes if I'm playing Earth, I don't have to play her. Maybe just make sure that my opponent has a dead card in their hand, waiting for that Lulu to come out. That can be a play as well. So she's been really good against non-Earth decks. You play her, and your guys is just too big for your opponents to have to deal with. Next we have Seymour. Seymour is again another anti-aggro card. It takes care of Lan, Red 13, Snow. No, not Snow. Cloud, Squall. takes care of Squall, the 3-cost Legend Squall, which is very, very annoying to our deck to have to deal with. Of course, he can also take care of Snow, the 1-cost. Onto the summons, I play 10 of. I play 3 Leviathans, because Leviathan's good. Bounce their big creatures, they lose a lot of cards after playing that. So it's really, really good value in this deck. We have a Fairy to reanimate against Ice deck. It's really, really good. Against decks that want to freeze us, it's really, really good. It allows us to just activate our forwards and just go in for more attack and more damage. It also draws us a card, which is digs deep into our deck as well, which is really, really good. We have the Odin package. I run 3 of the 4-drop and the 2 of the 7-drop. Just the removal spells. The Odin 7 can be good in some spots, obviously against bigger characters, but I run 3 of the 4-drop only because Cloud is fairly prevalent. Ice decks, you can break up the Laguna Squall combo with the Odin. The Gilgamesh is in Lightning Mirrors, can be taken care of. The Stronger Sword Gilgamesh is very, very good. There's a lot of good 4-drops that have to be taken care of, so that's why I played 4 of the 4-drop Odin. So that's the deck. I'm going to go and do some games with it now. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.